The next technique I'm going to do is the salt texture. And to give you an idea of what that looks like, this shape right here has a salt texture going on, and this shape right here. So right now it's smooth to the touch, even though it looks quite highly textured. And to begin this, I need to select a shape where I do a flat wash. I'm going to go back to my blue-violet color. And it's helpful if you use a dark color with the salt texture. You'll notice more variation. So I'm going to pull that color along and keep it pretty wet. I'm not going to wipe my brush off in the paper towel as I do this. And I want to do this relatively quickly because if it gets too dry, the salt is not going to work. Once I have that filled with pigment, I'm going to grab the salt. And in this, when you're doing salt texture, you want to use kosher salt or sea salt. Regular table salt doesn't work as well. And now I'm going to sprinkle a lot of salt on top of this. And this one, I don't want to blow dry. It won't give me the effect. It has to sit there for a while. I might even wait until the next day and come back and scrape that off. And I'm covering it with a lot of salt. And then I'm going to just tilt it to get that excess salt out of there so it doesn't interfere with my next steps. And I'm just kind of brushing it, tilting it off, and you'll see that it still stays in place. It's important that you come back the next day and scrape the salt off gently. I will show you that in a few techniques from now. But you don't leave the salt on your paper. Remember to scrape it off when you're completed.